Bitches move on cause they know I got bands. They be chatting, I don't give a damn, and I'm still getting money, I know who I am. Tryna be low, he gon' hit on my gram.
Hey my Bliss family, in today's video we're going to be making Southern style stewed chicken. I actually got this video from Island Vibes. So y'all hungry? Let's cook so we can eat. So the first thing we're going to do is mix all our seasons together. Of course I will have the seasons listed at the bottom, exactly how much you need. After you make sure that all your season is combined and mixed together, the next step that you're going to do is take some oil. We're going to put some oil on the chicken on both sides. You want to make sure that you put enough oil so your season can stick very well. So after we oil both sides, we're going to go ahead and start putting our season on our chicken after the oil is mixed on both sides. And then once we put our season on the chicken, you make sure you massage it in as well. And y'all, make sure you use all the seasons from what I have listed at the bottom. You need all that season. Then after you massage it in, we're going to turn it around, and then we're going to put some season on the other side as well. So okay, so after we got the other side seasoned, we're going to go ahead and set our chicken aside. Now it's time to cut up our vegetables. So we're going to need onions, green peppers, and celery. You have to make sure that each vegetable is cut up into mince. So after you cut everything up, of course at the bottom I'll have it listed about how much you need for each celery, onions, and green peppers. So after you finish cutting that all up really good, oh my god, y'all, at this point I really need a chopper. So the next thing we're going to do is put some oil in the pan. Once the oil is nice and hot, we're going to add our chicken to the pan. So what we want to do is we want to just get our chicken brown on both sides. And after we add all our chicken to the pan, go ahead and add it. We're going to cook it on both sides about I'm going to say like 3 or 5 minutes on both sides. Like I said, you just want it to get brown. So let's add all that chicken to the pan.
Keep it a stack, bitches move on cause they know I got bands. They be chatting, I don't give a damn, and I'm still getting money, I know who I am. Tryna be low, he gon' hit on my gram. If he's smart, he gon' act like a fan. If you bigger, they got your head gas. Bitches slow, so I give him a pass. Like keep it a stack, bitches move on cause they know I got bands. They be chatting, I don't give a damn, and I'm still getting money, I know who I am. Tryna be low, he gon' hit on my gram. If he's smart, he gon' act like a fan. If you bigger, they got your head gas. Bitches slow, so I give him a pass. And I just fell in love with a gangster, like, so he put my name in the top. But I don't let him come to the crib, so we get it on where we at. Nowadays I be ducking them cameras, and they hype that I'm up on them banners. Calling my phone, but they know I don't answer. In the hood, I'm like Princess Diana. I'm thick as I be eating oats. It's not taking shit.
Okay, so the next step is we're going to go ahead and add our butter to that same pot. Once we add the butter to the pot, we're just going to get that butter melted really good. So after we make sure that the butter is melted, the next step that we're going to do after we add the butter to the pot is we're going to go ahead and add our vegetables to the pot. So once we add the vegetables to the pot, we're going to cook that for a couple minutes. We just want it to get translucent. We want it to be a little soft. So after we cook that for a while, like I said, about 2 or 3 minutes, that's about all you need. You'll know because you'll see the color start changing a little bit as well as it cooks. The next step that we're going to do is add some minced garlic to it. And you know, we have to do this at the end because you know how garlic burns really fast. So after we add the minced garlic to it, we stir that up really good. And the next step after we add the minced garlic to it is we're going to be adding some flour to that same pot. This is so we can get our roux started. And we're going to cook that about, I'm going to say about 3 or 4 minutes because you want to get all that flour taste out of it. So cook that about 3 or 4 minutes. And after you cook that for a few minutes, the next step that we're going to do is add our chicken broth to that same pot. And once we add our chicken broth to it, we're going to let that cook I say about 5 minutes or so. You just want everything to be combined really good. and cook for a while. And after that cooks for about 5 minutes, we just gonna go ahead and take and add the chicken back to the pot. Once we add the chicken back to the pot, we get all the chicken in the pot. We actually going to cover it, and we're going to cook this about, I actually cooked mine for an hour and a half, but during the process I did check it periodically and just, you know, stir it just a little bit. But like I said, about an hour and a half is enough time to cook it. Okay, y'all, and this is me just checking it throughout the process. And when I tell y'all, oh my gosh, it was so good. I really hope that y'all try this recipe. It was so good. And this is the ending. Southern style stewed chicken. I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.
Top of the stack, bitches move on cause they know I got bands. They be chatting, I don't give a damn, and I'm still getting money, I know who I am. Tryna be low.